Just reiterating that top story there, the ANC in the Western Cape has formally backed Cyril Ramaphosa as the ruling party's next president. The Provincial General Council on Sunday voted for the deputy president ahead of the ANC's elective conference in December. Ramaphosa has reportedly garnered 121 of the total 145 branch nominations, while Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma received 13 nominations. However, a few branches, mostly located in the Boerland and Dula Omar regions, are still outstanding due to some disputes. But in a statement, the Western Cape PEC said that these will not make a material difference to the nominations of the 6 officials. Convener of the PEC Subcommittee on Media and Communications, Lionel Adendorf, joins us on the phone line. Good morning to you, Lionel. Thank you so much for joining us. Just talk to us about the PEC's reaction to Cyril Ramaphosa being nominated across the Western Cape as the preferred presidential candidate.
It's the first time that the PEC or anyone in the PEC expresses a view on this matter, because we always contended that it is not our matter. It's a matter for the branches, and we will only have an official position from the PEC once we have consolidated all the nominations from all the regions. And now we have that. And all the branches in the Western Cape, with a few still outstanding, have spoken. And the majority overwhelmingly suggested that the Western Cape should support, campaign for, and lobby for Cyril Ramaphosa to be our president, with Lindiwe Sisulu being our deputy. And as I said, that was then what was decided by the branches.
Now, are you able to just confirm for us, are the figures still standing at 121 nominations for Ramaphosa out of 145? Was there an update on the figure?
The figures provided were the figures provided by the Electoral Commission, and we still stand with that, and any additions would only be made known at the national conference.
Are you just able to comment on the issue with the branches that have unresolved disputes in the Boerland and Dula Omar region? What's the status on those disputes?
The disputes are ongoing. We have heard we will be hearing some disputes today. There's also, I know, a meeting set for this week to listen to other disputes, and we hope to resolve these disputes. And we know from our experience that these disputes can even last for some considerable time, but we hope that all our disputes will be finalized within this week. The NEC has appointed a special team to look at some of them, and depending on the availability of NEC members, we hope then that we would be finalizing those.
And just for the record, these disputes won't have any material effect on the current standing of Ramaphosa being the one who wins as the preferred candidate for the Western Cape?
Look, if you look, it is not even 10% of the branches that are in dispute or that are still incomplete. So if you look at the numbers as it currently stands, even if it is 10%, or 20% for that matter, the point is that Cyril Ramaphosa got around 80% of all the nominations thus far. It's 121 versus 13. So even if Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma gained 20 more nominations, it would not change the nominations for instance, the president, just based on that example.
Well, Lionel, thank you so much for joining us here on Vogue Africa and for your comments and contributions. That was Lionel Adendorf, the convener of the PEC Subcommittee on Media and Communications in the Western Cape. They're just confirming that indeed Ramaphosa still stands as the preferred candidate for the presidency of ANC, and that the disputes that are still unresolved should hopefully be resolved by the end of this week.